Hello there, everybody. Oh, hi, Goober. It's been a hot minute since I've done anything on the channel, mostly because, you know, school, work, etc., etc. What manner of thing is occurring right now? Let's see if it will figure itself out. Oh, well. Okay, well, it figured it out. Has OBS figured it out? No. Give me 1 second. Gotta do some readjustments. How'd I get on your account, Benji? I didn't. I bought it. Again. Sorry, Ben is my brother, and the story is essentially that when I first got Rome Total... Sorry, I'm trying to make this fit. I'm sure there's a button that would make this so much easier. When I first got Rome Total War 2, I registered under my brother's account, which means that I haven't been able to play it without, you know, my brother. See, is that fitting well? Is that correct? I don't think there's any problems with that, I hope. Okay, I think that's fine. The only problem now is that I can't have the chat and I can't have the chat open and play the game. That is a slight issue. Hang on, let's see, maybe if I advanced. I don't know why it says 3 gigabytes, by the way. It does in fact have more than that. But what do I know? What am I looking for? Display options is what I'm looking for. As you can see, I prepared very well for this. Let's try taking that. I think that's gonna break everything. Alright, well, I'll just have to read the chat on my phone then, I guess. Whatever, it's fine. We'll deal with it. So playing some Rome Total War 2, this was my childhood back in the day. Came out in 2013, which I acknowledge is probably, this game is probably older than most people. But we are playing with mods, you've probably gathered that. Or maybe you haven't. Because what is playing right now is the OG Rome Total War music. There is a mod to add the OG Rome Total War music to Rome Total War 2. And so I downloaded it because we all know that the OG is better. Anyway, while I wait for YouTube to download on my phone so I can actually read the chat, let me talk to you about the campaign and what faction we'll be playing, etc., etc. This is Rome Total War 2, so we're going to be playing as Rome. We're going to be playing as the House of Julii, because that is the guys that I used to play with. We're not going to go legendary or very hard. We are going to play on hard. I feel like that's a fair challenge for me right now. There are obviously a bunch of other factions you can play. My personal favourite would be Athens, just because I like classical Greece. But Julii will be the guys that we play as. Anyway, I think this is almost finished downloading now. It's been a long time since I've played anything. I was going to do some War Thunder, but honestly, like, I just didn't really want to. And I've been playing a lot of Rome Total War on my own. I figured I might as well stream it. Hang on, we're almost there. Let me just grab this.
You are at war with the Etruscan League. March north and capture their territories.
Holiday was good, thanks for asking. Oh, I'm glad your holiday was good, Ben. I did actually text you and you haven't responded, so... Anyway, so here is Rome Total War. I'll just put our army in there. We're playing as the Julii, which means we start with this lovely army up here, and this man, who we're going to call L. Julius Libio, because we have no other option. And here's our family tree. As you can see, his parents are dead, and there's no one behind them. Concerning. We have 3 parties in our political system, and essentially everyone hates us. That's fine. We'll bring them around. So they're always going to hate us, no matter what we do. Junii is not going to hate us too badly. Likes Easterners, expansionists. Oh, Jesus. These are all terrible. So, the way this works, essentially, for those of you who haven't played Rome Total War, is we capture settlements from other factions and expand our armies, etc., etc. Rome Total War, so we're playing Rome. I'm sure that's obvious to you. We're fighting the Etruscan League right now, which are, I guess, the starter people that we need to execute. So we'll move our army. They ran away, so we'll just take their capital city and kill them all. I don't even need to fight this myself because, I mean, we're only going to lose 10% of my men. That is a price I'm willing to pay. Nice. So boom. First city captured already. You can see that we have no food. That's not great. We should probably do something about that. So we'll grab a villa as well. We have... I don't even know what you call this. Neapolis? 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 I don't know. Anyway, here they have olive presses, so presumably they're growing olives. It's well worth investing in expanding that because that gives us more trade resources. We have technology, just like every strategic game you've ever played. For Rome, we're unique in the sense that if we get all the way down our military tree here, you'll see that we replace some of our current units with better ones. So instead of having Hastati, we have Legionnaires, and then after that we have Legionary Cohort, which is some of the best units in the game. Essentially, once we get to this tech, professional soldiery, our units will be the best on the map. By far, no one will be able to challenge us, essentially. We will win the game. Vaguely. But the problem is, of course, actually getting there is an issue, as you can probably see. Our units right now, they're not bad. Essentially, they're just boys with swords and shields and hoping to God that we do good. Hastati are decent enough. They're decent enough, at least for our use case. I will expand... Ooh, I'm going to expand Neapolis, and I'm going to grab another villa just to make sure we have plenty of food. I'm not planning on losing Sicily, obviously, because if we do, then something terrible has happened. We'll grab a little, like, temple here, I guess, just because you can see that our Latin culture is going down and Hellenic is going up because of Syracuse right here. And then we have Carthage as well, Carthage being the main enemy of Rome at this time. And we have Alea over there. It's possible we could take this settlement here with our navy. Our navy's kind of crap though. We got Principes, which are like our highest unit that we can currently recruit. And you see that their melee defense is 53 compared to our Hastati's melee defense of only 48. Not a huge difference, but it's something. Plus they've got significantly more armor and significantly more melee attack as well. So although our fleet is small, I think with the Principes we might have a chance. I mean, don't get me wrong, we're going to be terribly outnumbered, so it won't be an easy fight. But if we can knock them out quickly, then... Oh yeah, that's right, sorry. Because we killed a man, we get to give our general a new skill, and Commander is the first one. Until the Scythians show up. No. Trust. We are the most powerful faction on the map. It's called Rome Total War after all, not Scythian Total War. I would really like one of these mercenary units. See that the price to upkeep them is insane. Like, cause we usually have to pay our own guys 58 gold, and for them we have to pay 518 gold a turn. But also, I don't have any ability to recruit any useful units, so whatever. So what we'll do, we'll grab some more. No, we'll move them up here. And we'll grab some more Hastati. Then I'm going to grab our little guy down here. His army is pretty terrible. We got some throwing spears, and we got one unit of Hastati and one unit of spearmen. Don't get used to that, because Rome doesn't have many spearmen. We only have that one unit and Rorii. Once we've finished recruiting these guys, we'll send him down and we'll cross our fingers and hope that we can knock the Etruscan League out on turn 3, I think is what it will be. And we'll have to play a couple battles here, so that should be fun. Grabbing supply reforms early is clutch because we want to get to Manipular Organization, which allows us to recruit a champion, which is an agent. I actually have a spy that I haven't done anything with. Let's embed her in that army. Last check. Oh, thank God. Okay. I feel good about this. I think we can win this. I know that it looks bad, okay? But, like, trust. I think there's a non-zero chance that we can pull through. OG Rome Total War music. It's pretty clutch. Alright. So here is our fleet, looking kind of crap, I'm not going to lie. We have 2 melee units, which are going to be our general. If our general dies, we lose, so this is a risk. And we also have these Iberian Raiders, which are, to not put too fine a point on it, pirates. Other than that, we have a bunch of these levies, which are our missile units. They come in these crap little ships, and they come with a group of only 80 of them, whilst our general has 120 men. Essentially, they're terrible, but they're what we've got, so let's not get too bogged down with it. Let's see, we're going to land our general there. I'm going to land everyone but 2 boats. And we'll use these 2 boats to sit here and just see if we can maybe get their slingers to waste some ammo. Honestly, like, I think the odds of a copyright strike for music from 2003 is pretty low. I mean, is it 0? No, but I think it's pretty low. Excellent. So we know they've got some cavalry somewhere, and I think they've got some spearmen as well, if I remember correctly. I'm not too concerned about the spearmen, it's their cavalry which could be an issue for us. Especially because the vast majority of our army is just like people with some throwing spears. We'll send our melee units up front to act as some sort of like bridge. At least we know that there's no one charging at us, that's why I left these 2. Look at them. Eh? They look pretty good, right? Armored, chainmail, apart from that one guy who's got a bronze chestplate, but whatever. Our pirates, well, they're pirates, they've got axes. Okay, looks like we found our first guys. I was correct, they do have Italian noble cav. That could be an issue. We want to try and kill their general as quickly as possible, obviously, because if we can kill their general, then the entire army takes a morale debuff. I don't think we're going to be lucky with that. The other thing is we do have valuable veterans on, which means usually in Rome Total War, if you kill the general, you get 3 experience points, I guess. And experience points are very useful for our troops. They just make them better. I'm going to chuck at the Italian spearmen just because it's worth doing that for now. Looks like their general's going to charge us. How are you guys feeling? Confident? I hope so.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
Alright, they found my pirates. No problem, no problem. Alright, brace for impact, boys. This is going to hurt. So we'll counter-charge them. And then we'll just sort of pray that their general dies before ours does. We are chucking like a butt ton of spears at him though, so odds are we'll probably get him first. Okay, don't over.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Might be a little bit too loud now. I do like the Rome Total War OG music though, it brings back the memories. Okay, so their general fled the field. Wow, what a coward. Looks like they've still got another general with the levy skirmishers. Well, our general should crush that, especially with the help of the Iberian Raiders. But what you can do, if you're in a bit of a sticky situation like this, these are just peasants for the record. Like, just pretend they don't exist, because that's how much damage they're going to do to us. Oh god, I didn't realize they could throw flaming javelins. That's that's concerning. Whatever. So once we flank around the other side, we can now chuck into the Italian spearmen's back, where they don't have shields and where they don't have much armor, and we will do a lot more damage. We should shred through them pretty quick. We'll also do less damage to our general throwing this way, because his shields are facing the right way. Okay, their plebs are feeling ambitious, I see. Interesting. Don't want to actually have my ship set on fire, ideally. If I can avoid that. job, and then we'll send the pirates to come kill these plebs over here. And we'll send the general up. We'll put him into attacking Testudo, which, for those of you who don't know, Testudo taught us they'd raise their shields and form this little wedge, because everyone that we're fighting now is just their melee, their missile units, so essentially we've already won, they just don't know it yet. Boom. So we're going to chuck at their levy skirmishers. We're going to pray that our general doesn't die from a bullet. And we'll land these guys as well, because they ran out of ammo, so we might as well. Come on, kill them. See if we can catch one of them. If we can catch one unit, it'll be worth it.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Ooh. Don't think we're going to catch any of them. So what we'll have to do is just stick him into Testudo and just try and absorb everything. I don't have any cav is the problem. And obviously if all you've got is a throwing spear and a shield, we're quite fast. So we're going to take some damage here. We're just going to pray that our general can do good. Or that they run out of ammo. Okay, hopefully... Yeah, okay, they caught some of them. Okay, alright, looks like we caught them. Nice. Pull them out of Testudo. Looks like my pirates are going to be in there. 112 kills, so they actually have been a pretty clutch investment. Send the general up. Turn off formation attack. Doesn't really matter if the pirates die, because I'm going to disband them this turn anyway. There's no point having them, quite frankly. Okay, now that the general's in there, I don't need anyone else in there. The general is all we need, especially because if he gets the kill, he'll get a bunch more experience. We're winning, we're winning. Success! Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. We started with a bit of a disadvantage, but we did turn it around. Those pirates were clutch. I don't think we could have done it without them. Although I will be, you know, unemploying them at the end of this turn, because I'm not paying 500 gold a turn just to have them in my army. You can forget that. But yeah, not bad. With that, we take whatever it's called. Alilia? I don't know. And then we'll take our main army here and we will march on Arminium. And we don't even need to fight this. Only 9% of the people that I'm going to send are going to die, and I can live with those numbers. Hello, Tetranaut. Ladies and gentlemen, like I promised you, turn 3 Etruscan League destroyed. Easy. Easy. Okay, let's have a look here. So we got plenty of food, that's all fine. I want to pay for the upgrades for Rome because it's worth it. And then we have 1,000 left. Is there anything we can do? Not there, not there, not there. Okay, so we are in a moment of peace right now where we can start thinking about doing other things other than killing people. So, those who are not, you know, hip with classical antiquity, up here we've got the barbarians, essentially really good melee fighters, but Rome is well versed in destroying them. They also hate us because we're Rome. We've got Carthage, they're going to be an issue at some point. Right now we've got a non-aggression pact with them though, so hopefully they'll just sit there and do nothing. We've got Syracuse, who is on Sicily, which is obviously the little island down here. We currently have a trade agreement with them. Usually, in hard, I don't know why, but in normal, Carthage wins, but in hard, Syracuse has won every time I've done this. And Syracuse just crushes Carthage. So for now, I think we'll just leave them. Sparta, I'm sure we all know about Sparta. Let's see if we can get a non-aggression pact with them. Okay, you don't have to worry about them. Can we get a non-aggression pact with Athens? I'll pay that.
You serve the
How about a
gods
trade
and your
agreement?
people well with this agreement.
Fine.
My people are wealthy in intellect.
It's honestly
Not
worth.
equal goods to
It's honestly
add to
worth
their
just
material
making sure I don't have to fight Sparta or Athens right now, which means I can either focus on Carthage or I can probably more likely focus on the barbarians. Barbarians do tend to have massive armies, which can be difficult to overcome. So because we've fought so many battles with this Legio 2 X, whatever they're called, what should we name them? Let's come up with a name. Technonaut, what should we call this army? Anyway, while we wait for him, because we've won so many battles with them, they're now level 2, which means we get to assign them a tradition. So +3 weapon damage, missile damage, or engineering experts. We're actually going to pay for engineering experts right now, just because it gives us medium siege engines, which will be useful later when we start doing more important things. For now, I will give my dictator here the next thing of strategist. I know it says dictator, but don't worry, we're still a republic. And we need to think about starting to kill off our political opponents as well. But, whatever. So, Cornelio is actually quite pleased with us right now. Junior is not particularly pleased with us because of all the agreements we just signed. He's a xenophobe. He's a xenophobe. Everyone's a xenophobe. Damn it. Cornelio likes Easterners, but his successor is a traditionalist. So Cornelia is actually pretty clutch, even with their thirst for power. And Papria is a bigot, which ain't great, but whatever. Subversive and mercantile, that's all fine, and they've got no successor, so to be honest, I don't really care about them. They'll disappear sooner rather than later. Currently in the Senate, we are respected. We want to get all the way to peerless, ideally. Army of the Royal Baked Beans. Okay. Vaguely Latin name. And for now, I think we have done everything we need to do, so we can end the turn. Oh, no I haven't. Hang on. Tax harvesting, and who else needs a new thing? Oh, it'll be the Admiral. Yep. Oh, right, hang on. One more thing. Pirates, you're very useful, but goodbye. Wow, that's a bold move. That's a very bold move. So these guys are mercenaries, so they just bought them to fight. Obviously, if they're brown, they're mercenaries. Like the color of their uniform. Jesus. I think we'll take out the Legio Baked Beanica and fight them on the field, just for the lols. Unless Rome Total War just crashed, which it did. Stand by. It couldn't handle the baked beans. We should have an autosave, essentially, right next to where we were. Oh. Yeah, it's been midterm season, so I haven't really been doing much on the computer recently. But I've been reliving my childhood with Rome Total War, the OG version. And Rome Total War came out in 2004, which is 1 year after I was born, which is probably means that it's older than most of the people watching, which is a fun experience. Okay. Here we are, back again. Hopefully it doesn't crash again, otherwise some of my VODs might be broken. I don't need to fight this on the field, like I could do an auto-resolve, but to be honest I just want to see the end of the Etruscan League, you know, up close and personal. Okay, I just want to point this out to you. We have 2 boats, but they only have 4 men on. And they're supposed to be skirmishers, but we've only actually got 2 skirmishers. We got the commander and... oh, stupid. Anyway. So this is a settlement defense battle. We have to hold this little point, obviously. We can see where the enemy army is. Here they are. Looking kind of stupid, not gonna lie. Everyone who has, like, nothing, no health whatsoever, these are all the the garrison forces, but just because we just took this settlement like 1 day ago, we haven't recruited enough of them, so they're just going to sit here and think about what they've done, I guess. We got 2 units of Hastati, they'll form the front lines here. I'm pretty sure they're gonna, do I have, no I don't have the draw tools because it's not a multiplayer battle. I'm pretty sure they're gonna like come down here before hitting the Hastati. I don't think I've actually shown you the Hastati up front. These are like our basic infantry boys right now. Bronze chest plates, some of them better than others, and big shields, swords. That's about it really. Are they amazing? No. Are they heavily armored? Absolutely not. I mean, compared to our Principes, which we do have, we have like 8 of them. Our Principes have chainmail and just significantly better armed and armored. But for now, all we've got is Hastati, so let's not get bogged down with what we don't have. They'll still do a pretty good job, even though they're not the strongest units in the game. That is essentially all we have to do to win this, I promise you. We will leave a couple of these guys outside, which may seem weird, but I'll show you why in a minute. And then we have our general. If he dies, we lose, so got to make sure he doesn't die. So these guys are hidden. You can tell because of the little eyeball here, and all on the unit cards down here as well. So they are going to suicidally charge their general directly at my army. Okay. I'd like to point out that we are playing on hard. I'm going to bring up my 8 spearmen for the lulz. And you know what? We'll bring up the plebs as well. Because who needs peasants, am I right? Now, are swordsmen the best choice to destroy cavalry? No. But will it make a difference? No, because we've got like 16 units of levies. So we can just throw spears at them until they all die. Mercenary Italian cav I'm not worried about. Their general's the only one I'm kind of worried about. I might actually break my general out of our little square here. I think they're going to charge that guy. I'm pretty sure. Uh-oh. No, I did not mean to send you guys. Pray they didn't see you. Else you won't exist for much longer. Alright, hold the line, Hastati. You got this. I believe in you. Don't worry. You'll be fine! Yeah, that's it, boys. You got this. Trust me, they got this. So you can tell this is the general because of the square flag. That's how we know. I would say we're winning. Definitely more of them dead than us. You guys just gotta let me know if the music's too loud, eh? Send our general that way. What is their general doing? Okay, well we finished suicidal charge number 1, and now we're gonna try suicidal charge number 2. We're gonna counter charge this one. That hurt a little bit. I was hoping to pop the missiles off before they got us, but we didn't. Oh my god, that man's got a spear sticking out of his... Okay, credit where credit's due. We're going to send another unit of Hastati to reinforce, and we'll bring the rest of our guys just to chuck spears at them. Oh good, here's my peasants. Go peasants! Go spearmen! This is your time to shine, boys! You got this. I believe in you. Trust in me. Okay, so that wavering flag there is how we know that our men are cowards. And we'll have to send another couple of units to hold the line. They are Italian noble cav, so it's not unexpected that this is a difficult fight for us. We have killed most of them already, though. And we did successfully destroy the enemy. Can now reform the line. Reform the line! We'll send our Hastati out. And then we might charge this mercenary Italian spearman, maybe. See what he does. See what he does. Do you think the AI is smart enough to charge these guys? Probably not, I hope. Otherwise, they will just smash straight through. Surprise, surprise, they are not smart enough to do that. So, we'll grab our missile units, we'll put them behind our front line of Hastati. I think that's going to be a difficult fight for them, just because it is 2 units versus my 1. And Hastati are not the best units in the entire world. So we'll send another unit of Hastati to back them up. Well, to be fair, they're not doing too badly. They're holding the line. Bit of a mess, but they're holding the line. Yeah, they're doing okay, honestly. They're doing much better than I thought they would. What are you guys doing? Oh. Well, at least you guys managed to pull yourself back together, I guess. Alright. Now this is where my hidden levies will come into play pretty soon. Pretty sure the Stati just win this flat out. I don't think they penetrate through my lines. Ah, that's a pretty good unit. Haha, okay. They took the bait. You remember how we won the last battle? Where I got my missile units behind the enemy and we threw them into their back until they slowly died? Well, how would you like to see round 2 of that? So we'll flank our levies round, and then we'll just chuck into the back, and then they'll all be dead. Looks like we did kill the enemy general. We can tell that because this unit of Hastati here is now silver 3. As you can see, their melee attack is now 53 versus 35 usually. So this unit of Hastati right here has suddenly become even better than our unit of Principes in combat. Literally the best unit we have right now. So they should absolutely smash them. We should be able to pull those guys back and those guys back. Just use this elite unit here to hold the line. We'll see how they do. I feel pretty confident, but we'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, they're stacking up kills already. The reason why they did this is because they killed the enemy general, which means that they get 3 levels for free. For free! Thank you for believing in me, Tetronaut. Although you always do. Alright, welcome to Throwing Spears into Etruscan Bums, Part 2, Electric Boogaloo. As you can see, this is going to cost them. My track. Yeah, so we're definitely going to win that side. I would say we're winning this side as well. Is that correct? I would say so. Honestly, this tree is quite annoying. It's blocking quite a few of our spears, but whatever. It's still worth doing because they're already at 95, 94, and they would have won if we didn't do this, so yeah, it was still a clutch move. So we finally shattered this unit so that it cannot recover. That is the end of it. We can now charge a Hastati up this road directly into the back of the mercenary Etruscan hoplites, and that will essentially end the battle. I just need to make sure that this guy over here can't cause problems for us, so we might charge one of them at them and the other one at the other guy, and see if they can figure out... Yeah, they'll swing clear. Nice. And I need to bring my general over, because I need him to run down these levy skirmishers before they do too much damage. And the guys on this side are already dead. Or I'd just send the plebs for no reason, to be honest, just for the fun of it, I guess. Right now they're doing the same thing that I was doing to them on this side, throwing it into the back, so it's going to be expensive, but it's fine. We'll get the general there. Drop an Inspire on him before he goes into combat, because it gives us 10 extra melee defense, which I would like to remind you, if the general dies, we lose. Because we are playing on hard. These Etruscan hoplites are indeed dead. The general does catch them, and the plebs are coming to reinforce, all 8 of them. Yes. Yes, they'll be fine. How are you covered in blood? You didn't do anything! You haven't done anything! Alright, we'll actually send the plebs to flank around and we'll charge them into the back of these mercenary Etruscan hoplites, and honestly, there's a less than 0 chance that they'll succeed. But they're useless anyway, so They're only useful in like great numbers to soak up missile fire, and we already killed their last missile unit, so we've already won. All of these guys are out of ammo, which means that they are now melee units, just really bad ones. I mean, a melee defense of 47 isn't actually terrible. How's the general doing? I mean, I feel confident considering he's got spears and they've got daggers and weird little hats, but also, you know, it is hard, so it's possible that we lose this. Look at my plebs go! Look at them go! Yes, go on, boys. The army of the baked bean. Oh wow, he's definitely dead. Oh dear. Come on, guys. Easy, easy. 340 losses to about 1,000 kills. No problem. No problem. And even an elite unit of Hastati as well. So well worth it, well worth it. Stab him in the ankle. Stab him in the head. Job done. Easy. So we can either enslave, kill, or release captives. We all knew that was going to happen. And we have destroyed the Etruscan League entirely. Lovely. And now we have a little bit more economy because we've got, you know, captured people. I think if I say that too many times, YouTube will not be pleased with me. So we have two options. We can either go down the auxiliary side, which gives us more spearmen, more weird Hastati, war dogs, and then cavalry, which is obviously super useful because we don't have any. Or we can go down the actual barrack stuff, which just gives us more frontline infantry. Honestly, we'll probably go down for the actual barrack stuff. We also do get equites as well, which is a decent enough unit for now. And we will grab the large vineyard for the extra wine so that we can sell it to the Greeks. This army is going to be out of commission for a little bit because some of our units are at less than half health, so we'll need to leave them in a city to sort of recover. And then we'll probably march on Carthage next, or Syracuse, because they're starting to stack up a little bit down here. I do have one army that is at full, but it is only 4 units, so I don't think it's going to be super useful to me. Whatever. The other thing we could do instead of going after Carthage is go up for the barbarians. No matter what we do, essentially, it's going to be difficult. For this one, we're going to grab consecrated ground pretty quickly. And we just finished our research, which gave us rank 1 champions. So we will recruit one immediately and put it in our main army. Champions give you a bunch of improvements. This guy's going to be the most useful for that plus 10% to number of battle captives captured. And for now, we will do land management as well. It does only give a 1% bonus to agricultural income, but surprisingly most of our income is agriculture. We'll grab grain pits. And that's our spy, which is this girl down here. Tachinaut, which way do you want us to go? Barbarians or Carthage? Who would you like us to kill? Carthage has elephants, barbarians have naked fanatics. Military training. So military training gives us these chevrons over time. So even if this army does nothing now, eventually they'll start to rank up, which is obviously well worth it, especially when you're playing with valuable veterans, which means that, you know, this one unit of Silver 3 Hastati could probably take my entire army head on nowadays with its 84 melee defense. Yeah, they are tough boys. Barbarians, got it. So my main army is just about finished restoring themselves. Barbarians are going to be an interesting fight. Pretty early on in the campaign to be doing this, but I believe in ourselves. Grab some Rorii. You may be wondering why. Rorii are just simply worse than Hastati. You can tell just based on the stats. The only thing they have better than Hastati is that melee defense, which is 60 versus 53. But they have a bonus versus large, which is cavalry, and it's 20. So when they're fighting large units, they have, instead of having 13, they have 33 melee attack, which is obviously about the same as Hastati, and just having that spear also gives you a damage bonus against cavalry. So they will be good if we have to fight cavalry, and we don't have any cavalry of our own, so we need something to fight against that. I'm gonna grab just a standard farm, and then we'll grab a shrine to Movina, which is actually just Athena. Like, the Roman gods are almost exactly the same as the Greek ones, so Athens has Athena, we have this girl here, Movina, whatever her name is, and 10. Barbarians, I like elephants, I don't like naked fanatics. Fair enough. So open up this guy. Nothing much is going on here, to be honest. How's our loyalty doing? I haven't checked in a little while. They hate us. They don't care. They don't care. These guys are going to be a problem. So the last trait on every party here is a trait from the leader. So you see, this leader likes Easterners, but the next leader is a traditionalist. So, for example, if the next leader had a green trait instead of xenophobe, I could kill this guy and then take the green trait instead until, obviously, the next leader dies. But these two are permanent traits. So the thirst for power trait gives us minus 10 loyalty forever. Just forever. It will never not be minus 10. So odds are Cornelia will probably launch a civil war against us after those 14 turns. The question becomes, what parts of my empire do they control? Which we can see here. And they control the bottom two. So, Brunsium and whatever. Ideally then, we want to invest in these provinces because we know that we'll keep them. And we will kill Cornelia and get a new party that hopefully doesn't have thirst for power. That's the plan. Is it brutal? Probably. Acid-tongued wife isn't great. Educated husband isn't great, but whatever. It'll have to do for now. I think this is going to be an interesting fight, for sure. So, we did get the next level of barracks, means we can choose to recruit Principes if we so choose. Principes, honestly, are just better versions of Hastati in almost every way, and then we can also choose to recruit Rorii, which are just better versions of Rorii. But I'm not going to, because they're much more expensive to recruit and to upkeep as well. You know, 59 versus 137. What we will do is we'll grab a couple units of Equites, just to have some cav. We will get rid of, I don't know, 3 units of Hastati, and replace them with 3 units of Principes, so that we do have some elite units in our army for when we fight them. The next thing we're going to grab is battering rams, because, obviously, this settlement up here has a wall, and we will need to get through that somehow. Now, my fleet is a disaster, I think is the word. We will need to fix that in the next coming turns, so that we can actually use them to fight people. We won't be able to pull off the same let's land a bunch of skirmishers and 1 unit ever again. So we need to make sure that we have the right setup. I'm going to invest in a Field of Mars, which is our recruitment, so that we can go down the auxiliary side. All will become evident soon, but I think it's obvious to most people that Rome, this province here, is going to be our recruiting province. This is where our legions will march from, and everything else is going to be like our money provinces. I'm not going to do anything down there, because there's no way I can keep them loyal, I don't think. I mean, maybe the expansionist trait might help. Maybe. We'll give it a go. See if we can keep them on our side. Alright, I think we are ready for war, so let's pray to whatever gods we believe in that these barbarians are not too tough. What? What? That's a full stack. We'll be fine. It'll be fine. Oh, it'll be fine. Don't worry. It's fine. We got this. Oh, we're fighting them on the field. We're not fighting them in the city. Okay, that's bad. That's bad. That is very bad. I don't want snow. Dry is good. Okay, here is my army. Here is the enemy army. Try not to pay attention to how they outnumber us terribly. So, for our front line, we have this one elite unit of Hastati, remember? This is going to be our center. These are going to be the men upon which they break. So we'll keep them in reserve, just in case we need them, along with our 3 reserve units of Principes. So wherever their general goes, we're going to send our elites to go cut him down. That's the plan. The other units of Hastati are going to form the front line and take the brunt of the enemy charge. Will they survive? Probably not, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Backing them up on either side, we'll have 1 unit of Rorii, which you may remember are spearmen. They are entirely unarmored, apart from this one man who has some great abs chiseled into his bronze chestplate. Not even fighting them on the beaches. We're not even fighting them on the beaches. We are we are not equipped for that yet. We do actually have 2 units of Cav, which is going to be super useful. I'm going to put them on the flanks to support our Rorii. And then we have, obviously, our all-important general. And if he dies, this is all over. Like, the entire campaign is over if this one man dies. That is it. We lose. But we'll be fine. Don't worry too much, okay? I'm going to pull up my... See if we can maybe use our Cav to... maybe catch one of their skirmisher units off guard. They've got some light horses, but Equites should beat that. That is a lot of skirmishers. We could be in some trouble. Oh, we are also attacking. So technically we should be charging up this hill. But I'm sure we can bait the AI into doing something stupid. What are you guys doing? Was I holding shift when I clicked that? We'll send my Equites to the side of the mountain and see if we can trigger these light horses to charge at us. I mean, honestly, like, the vast majority of their army is just these skirmishers. And they're only slingers, which are essentially just rock throwers, so I doubt they're going to do too much to us. See if we can get them to do something dumb. I'll just turn the music down slightly. We've got to be almost in range of them now. Are they running? Wow. The cowards are running away! Okay, we're going to risk it a little bit for the biscuit here. We're going to pull the trigger, launch a surprise attack, and hopefully... yeah, their light horse are going to charge us. We did catch one of their units by surprise. And then we'll charge the light horses, and hopefully my 2 units of Equites can win this before they can bring their entire army down to destroy us. Because we will not be able to withdraw them until the light horse is dead. But we're going to try to anyway, because it looks like their light horse are withdrawing. Haha! That was painful. This was a painful excursion, but we did successfully destroy their 1 unit of cavalry at the cost of about two-thirds of our overall health for our cav. That was well worth it, I would say. Alright, they're not gonna... AI is too smart for my tactics. So, all of their spearmen here are also equipped with throwing spears. So, it's going to be an expensive fight if we try and fight them head on. I would like to try and hit those Celtic skirmishers again. I'm pretty sure we made... What if we... What if we flanked around this side and then hit these two? What would they do? Would they redeploy? What are they doing? Are they just gonna let this happen? Okie dokie. Oh, they're gonna throw at us. Bold strategy, let's see if it works out for them. Well, that didn't really work out for me either.
The men are wavering.
You're fine, don't worry about it. Just kill these Celtic skirmishers before you flee, and I'll consider this a win. 55, 98. It wasn't a great trade.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Okay, so what we'll do now, with our 9 units of cav left, is we will flank like around them, because the hill isn't as steep on this side.
Entire unit has
And if we have to push up, that's the way we'll do it. We did do quite a lot of damage to their Celtic slingers, so I think we have missile superiority now, which is pretty useful. Let's see if I remember. So all of these guys are going to form a front line, backed up by these guys. Just Roy Eye on the flanks now, but their cav is gone, so it doesn't matter. Backed up by these 3. Okay. Maybe an idea to withdraw. What do we think? Do you think we can win this? I think we probably can. It's going to be quite expensive is what I'm worrying about. Balance of power does not look good. Maybe just a little bit lower on that as well. Although I do like it. Okay. Time to use our special move. Okay, I'm hoping that this makes this not as terrible. What we've done is we've put them in testudo formation, which obviously they raise their shields, they sort of make like a tortoise shape. Instead of blocking 50% of missiles, which is what our standard block chance is with these large shields, now we block about 90%. So most of their ammunition will be wasted if they choose to target these guys. And then we can use our skirmishers to hopefully kill the people who are throwing stuff at us. And then, once they're all dead, we can try using our elites to smash through and kill them all. I think Caesar would approve of this plan. See, these red outlines here is our range of our missile units. So, you can see that it's not great. We're also still heavily outnumbered when it comes to missile units. So, this will be expensive. But that's okay, because we're expecting it to be. You see the dead Romans and dead barbarian cav. At the end of the day, we traded 2 cavalry units for 1 missile, well, 1.5 missiles, and 1 cav. So I would say it was a good trade. It just wasn't great. I don't know. I don't know if this is gonna go well. If we were defending, I think it would go well, but because we're not, and we have to march up the hill, I'm a little bit concerned. I'm also concerned that they have more missiles than us. But I'm sure we'll be fine. Or maybe I hope we'll be fine. So what we'll do is we'll enable skirmish mode on these guys. And then we'll run. I think my Hastati will do fine. I mean, this is the real test. If our skirmishers get obliterated, then we have to leave. Because we've just lost. I think you're a bit too far out. I think they're a bit too far off to the side. I'm pretty sure I can hit that unit. Well, we're not losing. Who knows if we'll win this fight, but fight's on. Oh, this is a risk. What I'm about to do is a risk.
Our general is under attack.
But, you know, sometimes risks are the only things worth doing. I would run if I were you before they throw. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Flank around and then we'll hit these guys. I would say our Hastati are doing fine. You guys are in Testudo. Where's my reserves? So I need them. Gotta drop Testudo and countercharge. Where's the general? I think we can hit this guy now. And then we can hit them in the back. I'm pretty sure my general pushes them away from the rest of their army. Ah, you guys will be fine. Don't worry about it. They're just throwing stuff at you. You'll be fine. Don't worry. Just don't die. That's my suggestion to you. Just like don't. Okay, where are my reserves? You are needed. You are needed. You guys need to start running. General did manage to catch these Celtic skirmishers. I'm gonna put the Royai straight into square formation. I'm pretty confident those guys are gonna flee before long. General did good, but you gotta get out. And then here comes the reserves. Where's the rest of my skirmishers?
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
They've still got a lot of skirmishers on this side, and my general is on the completely other side to actually do anything about that, but that's fine. They're gonna flee, that's fine. This is just a mess. But my elites are in the fray now, and hopefully they'll win the day for us. And we'll dedicate our last couple of reserves to destroying this unit of Levy Freeman, which is sort of out of position. Sort of wasting my skirmishers fighting them, but I think it's worth it for now. These Velites have run out of ammo, so it doesn't really matter now. Did I get most of the slingers? No, they have a bunch of slingers left. But maybe I can push some of them with the general. This is a mess. I don't even know what's going on here, and I ordered them into this. Everyone turn off formation attack. Just kill anyone you can. Just stab them until they stop moving. Alright, and it looks like they're sending in their reserves. My reserves are sort of stuck on this side for a little bit. We'll drop them into... This unit of elite Hastati is doing nothing. Push forward. And we catch some of them, for sure. Yes. Okay, if we could knock out this entire side of skirmishers, that would be huge for us. I'm going to leave my Rory without support, I'm afraid, because I'm evil. But it's also a strategic choice, to be honest. Because my general is doing what he can, but he can't win the entire fight on his own. And then we'll try sending him around the other side. See if we can catch any more of these guys off. How are we doing? expensive is how this is looking so far. My elites are doing great, 65 kills. It's just the rest of the army
Our men flee the field
that's not
of
doing so
battle.
hot.
This is a shameful display.
We're just, honestly, just run them down. They have one unit of spears in reserve over here. I think currently everything is progressing pretty poorly for us. But I'm hopeful that if we can knock out most of their skirmishers and stuff, then we might... Oh, you guys fled, I assume. Put your big boy pants on when we get back here.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
General catches them. They're dead, probably. Come on, guys. Don't let the barbarians win. Come on. Damn it. Damn it! Oh, that's really bad. Oh, no! Okay, it's fine. No one panic, okay? That's unlucky, considering that he started 55% health. And it was a missile throw, but it's fine. We'll recover. Trust, we'll recover. We've almost knocked out the majority of them. We can now use this unit a little bit more aggressively. Just trying to keep them alive. Since that is no longer a possibility, we can now use them a bit more hammer and anvil style. I don't want you to actually get caught by those though. Come on. Nice. Hit those Levy Freemen. I actually don't know what's going to happen because we only have one... Like, we only have one guy in our family and he's dead. So, like, now what? Oh well, we'll figure it out. We're pretty close to a breakthrough on the side. Hopefully they break before they kill too many of my general unit, because I still need them for other stuff other than fighting spearmen, which is not what they're for. Didn't. But we're pretty close to getting through. We'll use them to chase those guys off. Okay, now we're in. We're in business. We're in business. Steadily turning it around. Still, losing our general is a huge loss. Like, gigantic loss. Without our general, it's gonna be much more difficult. You brought Hoi 4. Huh. And how's that going for you, Fluff? We'll win that side. These units of Hastati are going to be in a difficult struggle. That's pretty much expected. The general is running down their fleeing units.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
What we're seeing here is like the desperate struggle. We can throw into them. We might break them. Surround the general, we might kill him. Did. Those guys are going to be in a fight for a little while. I'll use my Principes to sort of chase them down to keep them out. Those guys can charge behind. My general is going to lose to just that number of skirmishes.
shameful.
which is pretty sad, but whatever. We won this side. Use my Principes to just chase off the enemy. The rest of these guys can just surround and kill the general.
Field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Astarte! I'm waiting. Principes! Marching at speed!
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful.
Expensive for sure.
Astarte! Your orders. Melee troops!
We're failing at it, yeah.
Melee infantry at your command.
It's honestly not unexpected. This unit principal still has a bunch.
Melee troops awaiting orders.
Our
Astarte!
men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful
We
display.
were winning. I would say we're now losing again. I don't know. I have no idea who's going to come out on top of this
Our men
one.
flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Probably them, unfortunately.
March forward!
Because I didn't manage to break their skirmishes, so unfortunately,
Melee infantry
I
ready!
doubt we'll be able to pull this around unless we can maybe throw with our Hastati.
Break off!
See,
Ready and waiting! Hack them down! Quick march! At speed!
sort of wasting a lot of ammo with our Hastati to try and kill as many of these spear nobles as we can.
Ready and waiting! Ready! Sons of Mars!
So our only hope is to kill their general.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Principes!
I think that unit Principes will win.
Romans ready for duty!
That unit's just out of the fight. Oh, it might be an L.
Attack! For Rome! Melee troops awaiting orders! Mars aid
The enemy general is
Okay, well, that kind of changes things
Your orders!
a little bit,
Jupiter gives us strength!
but not that much.
Principes! Ready! Ready and waiting!
Okay, you guys better not flee. You're elites now. You cannot do that to me.
Melee troops! Romans ready for duty! Proud Romans all!
Okay, all they've got left is missile units. But honestly, that may be enough.
Yours to command! Principes! Proud Romans all! Mars advance! Ready! For glory! Melee infantry at your command! Come engage!
Because they can just run endlessly away from us.
Romans ready for duty! Melee infantry ready!
But if we use some people to charge that guy and other people to charge that guy,
Gives us strength!
we may eventually... I'll run if I were you. Okay.
our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
I unfortunately think that this is going to be an L for us, because we just can't catch their skirmishers. But what we'll try and do is gather our thoughts over in the corner, probably. So we still have one unit of Principes which are quite good, and they will catch these guys. But then they have 3 units left. So they will catch them because they're going to run into the border. So they are going to fight me whether they like it or not, and that unit will probably destroy them. Should do, at least. Yep. So then it's all these slingers are the problem. We can't catch them. That's the issue. If we could get them to fight us head on, we'd likely win. But because we can't, the best we can do is give our levies a chance to rest. There's a lot of dead Romans there. Hoy is hard. I honestly, you know, I haven't really played much Hoy recently. There's a lot to think about. Right, and then we'll give these guys a moment to breathe before we carry on. So I think the strat is going to be, like, just run up the hill as fast as we can. Try and kill them, as many as possible. I mean, they're definitely not going to have an army to march down and take any of our cities anytime soon. But I also won't have an army to do anything to them anytime soon either. Tired. Fresh. You guys still have some ammo left as well. Give them just a little bit more time. I want to get them to at least active before we try doing this. Think they can still rest in Testudo? I think Testudo is going to be our best hope to, like, close the distance. That's my plan, at least. So we'll use Testudo to, like, get in. And then we'll use our levies to try and run them down a little bit. And then hopefully if we can catch them in a fight, we can kill them. Anything else, and we've certainly lost, so... You know, it's going to be a fun one. Honestly, I should have kept my cab alive. Just think, if we just had one unit of Equites, this whole thing would be over. But we don't. Okay. We begin. Don't flee, for God's sake, do not flee. Oh, it's over. Damn it. Close. They brought about 1,000 more men than us, so we definitely did good, but those slingers at the end just... Ugh, we just couldn't get through them.
Disengage! Destination reached. At your command.
Expensive for sure. Expensive for sure. At least we still have an army at the end of it. It's kind of a weak one, but we've got one. We will grab some mercenaries, and then we will go and hit them next turn. And yeah, it's going to be about it, really. Alright, let's pull this guy back. Let's grab that. Then we'll turn around and we'll absolutely obliterate them. We're gonna burn it to the ground.
Ready for battle. Make haste. Waiting for more orders. Ready for orders.
Grab another unit of Prince Pays. I'm gonna grab this army as well.
Finding shelter.
And then, yeah, it sucks that he's the dictator now, but it is what it is. We'll have to try and build ourselves back up from where we are.
You have many. At your
Right,
command.
kill them.
Let cower. Our advance has
Finish the
been
job. Hello again, barbarians. Execute everyone.
We cannot follow this order.
Burn it to the ground.
Ready for battle.
Alright. Pasitivium is ours. At great cost. At great cost.
We hunger for battle.
But we did manage to regain it. Wow, that was very expensive. Fortunately, Legio Baked Beanica survived, so it's not all bad. We did get them on the second run, but that was expensive. Difficult fight, for sure. We did well though, like even though. Now I finally caught one of your streams and you're playing this game. May I issue a polite request to partake in the playing of some War Thunder? Honestly, I'm taking a little chill from War Thunder because I'm at uni. We're right in the middle of midterm season and I don't really have enough time to devote to doing the challenges right now. Thus, why I'm playing this game. You know, I don't always play War Thunder. Whew. Okay, wow, that was an expensive first fight against the barbarians. Really sucks. Okay, so we need to get our rank of dictator back. That's important. We need that. That's hilarious. You guys are so funny. I'm going to kill every single one of you. Goodbye and good riddance. Okay, good news, they're all gone. No more barbarians in Pasitivium, at least. Oh. Okay, never mind, I don't care. We will pay for the upgrade. We've got to give Legio Baked Beanica quite a while to recover before they're willing or able to fight again. Alright, and we need to get our dictator thing back. He's the dictator right now, we need to kill him somehow. Do we have anyone who can? Unfortunately not. So we'll pay for the upgrade. Get a marriage arranged. Educated. Clever. Both good ones to have. We need to find a way to kill him. Don't know how I'm going to kill him. Well, if not War Thunder, maybe at least go on VC as it's out of the question. Unfortunately, it's probably out of the question because I am going to be going at 6 o'clock, which is in 4 minutes.
Ready for battle.
Because it's going to be dinner. This was a short stream today. I know. I'm sorry. I would use Neapolis for our fleet needs. Grab that from there, that from there. And then we'll march on these guys next. Probably need another couple of turns in the city before they're ready to do anything. Again. Oh, God, that was expensive. I'm not pleased with that. Not a great start to the campaign. Doesn't really matter. You guys ready? No, not even close.
Ready for battle.
Whatever.
Waiting for more orders. It is a great.
They'll just have to be ready. They don't have an option anymore. Good luck. Anyway, with that, I'm going to leave it here today. That was an interesting start to the campaign. We might continue on later, maybe after dinner. But yeah, thanks very much for watching, guys. I am still alive, don't you worry. And why do I have 6 Discord messages? And who are they from? Oh, and Rome Total War has crashed again. Oh, okay. And now I can't end the stream because it's crashed like this. Give me 1 second.